Hello, are you liking my stories? Am I boring you up? నిజం చెప్పాలండి, పర్లేదు, నాకు ఇది అలవాటు పోదండి. సరే, ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆర్టిస్ట్ నాకు ఒక వర్డ్ ఇచ్చారు. మేడం ఇన్ని చెప్తున్నారు కదా, తెలుగు ఇంగ్లీష్ కలిపి చెప్పండి, మా అందరికి కూడా అర్థం కావాలి కదా. వర్డ్ ఏమి ఇచ్చారు అంటే యాక్టర్ అన్నారు. చెప్పాలంటే మనం అందరం యాక్టర్స్ అండి. వాట్ గాడ్ అండ్ హౌ హీ డైరెక్ట్స్ అస్, వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ ద జాబ్. ద బెస్ట్ ఎవరు చేస్తే ద బెస్ట్ అనేది వర్స్ట్ అనేది ఈ ప్రపంచంలో ఉండదు. బట్ ఒక ప్రొఫెషన్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా ఉంటుంది కదా. సో ఐ హ్యావ్ చూసన్ యాజ్ the artist today. She asked me for actor. I decided right now I am giving the story. I feel, why don't you go with actor, doctor? Well, let's get into the story of this. We all have, like, best actors, like, favorite actors or actors with whom we fall in love. We go so crazy for them. But what happens? End of our life, we never meet them, we never see them, unless we are lucky or we are being blessed by the universe. Then only we will try to see them and talk to them. We take the autographs. Hey, now these days no autographs, only clicks from the mobiles. What it makes really, I don't know. I don't have any such craze. Believe me, నాకు ఒక ఫేవరెట్ యాక్ట్రెస్ ఉన్నారండి. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చెప్పాలంటే నాకు జయసుధా గారు అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం. I just can't say it's only Jayasudha Garu. I also like Revati Garu, Suhasini Garu, and who all the actors acted in Balchandra Garu movies. I like them all. Andulo ippiki kuda nache the great legendary actors Jayasudha Garu ante chaala ishtam. Avada movies lo Idi Kada Kaadu ane cinema ante chaala ishtam. Well, we all know she portrays herself in such a great way that it stays long in our hearts. Yes, we certainly have the feeling of that, because after watching the movie, వాళ్ళు యాక్ట్ చేసిన సన్నివేశాలన్నా కూడా మన హార్ట్లో ఉండిపోతాయి కదా. We also sometimes take them as demigods. I always take Jayasudha Garu as my angel sent by God. Truly. Okay, well, let's get into the story. Here, the story is about a medico, a doctor who loves an actor. ఏ పేరు పెట్టుకుందాము, నిజమైన పేరు పెట్టేసాను అనుకోండి, యాక్టర్ పేరు పెట్టాను అనుకోండి, మేబీ వాళ్ళకి నచ్చదేమో. అందుకని I close my eyes and say, he is a very charming man. He looks so good. He acts so good. He does a lot of services to the society. He is a treasure to the people. People always love him. And he hugs everyone. He gives us love. And this is the actor. So this girl fell in love with this actor because she just liked not only his acting but also his sincere helping nature to the society. One day she went on a picnic with her friends. Let's see, like, maybe to Ramoji Film City. She came across a favorite actor. The way she stood where the shoot was going on, started admiring him, and she liked him so much and started falling in love. She waved and she behaved in such a way that she will fall into the eyes of the actor. The actor, who was so busy, couldn't see her, but she awaited to take autograph on the mouth, mobile to photograph on the mouth, whatever it is. She awaited till the shoot was completed. He was getting into the caravan, then he saw this girl smiling at him. He was shocked to see the girl, and he moved to her and said what she was waiting for. She said she likes him a lot. He said thanks, and the both took the photos and she left. Next day it was time. The shooting was going at some other place. That was a pilgrimage where the girl also moved on with her parents without knowing that the hero will be there. So they had a chance to meet once again. And this way they met many times, not knowing. At last the hero approached her and said, "You really look gorgeous." That was the time she expressed that she fell in love with him. The actor smiled and said and asked what she does. She said that she is a doctor. Oh my God, then you got to serve the society. I'm a busy man. I don't have time to do all think of this. So better you focus yourself only on your studies. After that, they met again and again. She was telling how much she loved at least. We don't know why, but the actor used to allow her to talk whatever she wanted to say, and always he kept smiling. After a few days, she assumed that even the actors were liking her. So she informed her father. The father was shocked that how can she fall in love with an actor? He didn't like it because he wanted her daughter to become a great doctor in the society. He walked into her room one day and saw all the pictures of this actor. He understood people these days are going crazy for the actors. It's okay, but being a doctor and being in a great profession, how can she do all this? She shouted at her, but she replied bluntly that even the actor is ready to get married to her. He was shocked. Then the man, the father of this doctor, her brother and mother went to meet this actor. He had no time, but still came out. And when he heard that his daughter said, the father said that his daughter is in love with him, and you two even the hero accepted to marry her. The actor said, "Oh my God, we meet the people, we take their love because we are tired of our work. I do have some moral ethics. How could you think that I will fall in love leaving my profession? She is into a great profession and she has to do justice to that." He insulted his father, and brother, and the girl's mother left and went to home and said the same to the girl. The girl was astonished. For a few days, months, she was in a shock. She slowly came out of that. She concentrated into her studies and then became a completed even her PG into oncology, that is, serving the cancer patients. She was awaiting for a job, and suddenly she got a job at a place nearby Chennai, a village, where she was offered as a supervisor directly into that hospital. She started out from Hyderabad to Chennai in a flight. Where she got down from that, she had to take a bus and move to that village. It was a rural area, but that rural area was adopted by some great people, where it was so peaceful over there. The green fields, the cattle well nourished, everything was so wonderful. It looked as if it is healthy to stay there. She was picked up by a man called Suresh. They both got into another bus, and the bus was moving. Suddenly, now and then, there was a breakdown on the car, so it halted at many places. Wherever they got down, few of the people who saw this doctor came near to her and said, she is the same. She is the same. She looks same. How is it possible? She was wondering what all this, and asked the boy the details. He said nothing. He didn't answer, but said, let's now go to the hospital, or first to your room. She said she wanted to relax for a while. She got into her room, a small villa, but it was so beautiful. It was designed so well with a lot of gardening around. She got into her house, she relaxed. Around 2 p.m. she came out, called up that Suresh. They both started walk. It was a cement road. She was wondering how that she is seeing a beautiful place in that village where there are also cement roads. They reached a hospital where it was named as you can put your favorite name, my dears, because in my imagination usually I don't give names to the characters. That's my problem. Let's say this is Dr. Sureka, and that is also Dr. Sureka. So, Sureka Cancer Hospital. She got into that. She got into that hospital, and she was shocked, flabbergasted, astonished, seeing many of her photographs in the hospital, in every room. Wondered why and who put these photographs. She asked Mr. Suresh and other supervisors over there, but there was no answer. They just smiled and said, we have to focus on our jobs, not on the photographs. She felt that she's moving away from her profession, so she molded herself and thought that she should be committed to serve the cancer patients. There was wonderful equipment which she did not see anywhere else to serve this cancer patients. For around 1 week, everything went on well. Suddenly, she came to know that in and around of that village, the same actor whom she loved, admired, was met with an accident near that village, and he's brought to this hospital to serve. He met with many injuries. He was admitted in the hospital. She took the care of this actor. She helped him to move here and there. Everybody were thanking him for something. She did not understand what's going on. He was there in the hospital. She did not focus much talking to him, but she just focused taking care of him, curing him. She did a lot of service. Within 15 days to all the patients, she became a dearest doctor. One day, a man came to the hospital. He saw this actor and said, "Without you, we couldn't have made this. We really feel proud of you." She heard these words secretly. What was the discussion going on? And the actor said not to talk anything to him. He was there for another week, talking to the patients, going around. He behaved as if he loved to stay there. One day, the girl dared to ask him, "Why did you put the name as Dr. Surekha Cancer Hospital? This shows how much you really love me. And why is that? You put all the photographs of mine and no one is answering why they put my photographs here. It sounds so odd for me. Don't you understand? My feelings, I'm in your heart. You got to marry me." The actor smiled and said, "You will get answer for this, but not now." Then he left the hospital. He got cured and he left the hospital. The doctor was so anxious to know about the photographs. The work was going on and she was moving around the villages in the morning hours, and she wondered how beautiful the place is. And then she came to know one day that this village was adopted by that actor. Hey friends, you can put any name. This is all fictitious, and just because my assistant director asked me to tell a story, I'm telling this right now. Because they always wonder from where all these stories come into my brain. Maybe the universe is pouring out into my head. Well, I go into the trance while giving my IELTS or English classes or whatever the story, and I really don't like putting my face onto the screen. Many are writing that they want to see me. Certainly the day will be there, but I want the subscriptions. So when did we stop? She came to know that the village was adopted by this actor. She was so curious. She went around everywhere. The lands were named as so many other shops were named as only Surekha. That's her name. She was thinking that how deeply he was in love, but maybe he wanted me to be only a doctor. One day there would be my day that that actor would come and say that he loves her and they would get married. She was so hopeful. The movies were going on here. The actor was so busy that he forgot about that village and that the doctor was there. But suddenly he came to know that few cases are very serious and they need to be moved to the city hospitals. And for that, the money was needed, and immediately that night he had to leave to that village where he was away, far away from the city place, and he took the car and he drove himself, taking all the money to the hospital. But what happened? Few and some anonymous people attacked on him and took all the money. He was just only a hero, remember. He is a human being, just a human being. He couldn't do anything. Why an actor needs people around him? Because they are giving us entertainment. They are doing also the great services. They should guard their lives, right? They too have a family. Understand. Don't disturb them much. Okay, here my assistant is joking with me that who is my favorite actor. That would be a secret and I can't give it. Okay? It's not that I fell in love. I always love my husband. He's my can't say, like, he's the man with whom I started seeing the world through his eyes. Well, so let's get into the story, because sometimes the fun also should be here in the story. I feel so. Well, he was attacked, and it was some crores of money was robbed by the thieves, and he was attacked. Immediately, all the doctors in the hospital went to pick this actor, and then he was taken to the hospital. He was admitted there, and the treatment was going on because he got a big head injury. This lady, she served him for around 1 month, and was also asking everyone why this hospital is named after Surekha. She never got it out, but after recovering from this, the police helped this actor to get back the money, and the cases, 3 of the cases were to move immediately, died there itself. The actor got into shock. Then both came, the actor and the doctor came close together to know each other more. She made this as a chance to ask him that can he marry her. He said the same. There was a war between them, and then came the words from him, Surekha is my wife. She was shocked. She was so shocked. And the photographs in this hospital are not yours. They are my wife's. What happened then? How did this girl react? What did the actor say? What happened to his wife? Where is she now? But why is he admiring this girl? That is the story, my dears. Let me stop here. And if you really want to know the full story, please do subscribe for me. Like my story. Give a comment. If my stories are good, let me know. If my stories are not good and boring, sure, give me a word. I'll try to change them, but I'm not going to stop this hell pricking your ears with my cock and bull stories. Thank you, one and all.